Hey guys, this is Joseph Gillette with Love Tea and Life. It's a lifestyle blog about Tennessee, and this video is about inflation and where do you get the most bang for your buck. So today there's a Zero Hedge article on mapping the shocking purchasing power disparity of $100 in each U.S. state. And Zero Hedge is a amalgamation. They do unique journalism as well as posting other people's content. And in this case, the guy who created this was Bruno Venditti from Visual Capitalist. It's a great site. If you've never checked it out, it's worth it. And here you can see really obviously on the map that the darker red is going to be where you get more value. So the most value is going to be in Arkansas or Mississippi, Alabama, pretty much most of the deep south. You're going to get the most value. The least value is going to be, no surprise, California, New York. And what does this really mean? It really means what is the inflation. So your $100 is going to be worth $99 in Chicago or $108 in Tennessee. And of course, this is the whole state average, so it's not comparing Chicago to rural Illinois, but this is the aggregate data for the state. So obviously in California, there's rich areas, there's poor areas. In every state, you have rich areas, poor areas. But this is what your $100 buys in that state. And they have their methodology here, how they were able to come to this conclusion, and then it just simply ranks them in terms of value. And as you can see, the southern states are mostly in the top percentage: Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. Now, most people don't want to live in Arkansas, for example, but I'm not from Tennessee. Actually, I was born in Orange, in Los Angeles, in Orange County, actually, across the street from Disneyland. And I grew up in Florida and California. And when we're house shopping in Charlotte, the value you get for real estate in Tennessee is just unbelievable. We're at 1,000-foot elevation. We're surrounded by amazing nature. The people here are very kind. It's a very conservative culture, family-oriented, that kind of thing. Lots to do. Great airports, great infrastructure, cheap energy. What's not to love about Tennessee? Obviously, people live in certain places for jobs, but if you have the flexibility because of remote work and you can live not where you work, this is a great map and visualization to plan your move, because out of the $100 that you earn, if you live in these expensive areas, a lot of it is just being sucked out to the location where you live. And so if it's not possible, then it doesn't matter. But this is a really big data point because this includes basically everything. So it's everything from real estate to the price of gasoline, groceries, and everything else. Taxes. For example, Tennessee has no state income tax. There is high sales tax. It's one of the highest sales taxes, but all the other taxes in Tennessee are low or zero. So there's zero state income tax. Real estate taxes are low. It's not like New Jersey or some other South Florida. The sales tax is high, but there's some interesting exemptions to that. If you're an exporter or some days of the month, I think it's like August, sometimes they don't have sales tax for certain items that you need, such as necessities. I don't know if they're still doing that, but the sales tax is not too bad in Tennessee. So you want to look at all the factors when you want to decide on a state, but obviously how much your money is worth is a big factor. So if you can live in a place like Tennessee and work remotely or maybe travel, commute, Tennessee is in the middle of the United States. Obviously, I'm biased. I live here, and we have a real estate blog, Love Tea and Life. But we love it here, and that's why we created the blog and we're doing this video. It just shows up. All the great things about Tennessee show up when you look at the hard data, which is how far your $100 goes.